going to show you the impromptu use of geteach.com that occurred a couple of days ago with my class. They were to look at the Aral Sea, and you can see here's the 2014 image from NASA, and here's the year 2000 image from NASA. And the students were looking at human environmental interactions and why this occurs, and they read this plus another article. But I kind of wanted to get them more engaged. I thought we could do a little bit better than that, especially when a student just couldn't figure out, just basically asked, how large was this area? So I guess I quickly made a map and started doing a drawing or a polygon around the Aral Sea, and then I drug it over to Austin. That's where we live, the Austin area. So here's the map, just a regular map, and here's the asset ID for a map I made in Map Engines that has both of the 2000 and the 2014 Aral Sea images in them. So they're over here. And right now they're both the 2000 image, and I'm going to go ahead and switch this one on the right side, the 2014. And again, this does the exact same thing that the NASA images do. I mean, you can see them at the same time, but the really cool thought that the student had was they just wanted me to give them some sort of context of size for the Aral Sea. So I'm doing it pretty crudely right now as far as outlining or tracing the sea itself, but I think you will understand the point once I get it done here. I'll pull that out a little bit. Right here is a ruler in case you wanted to get area. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to drag this to the Austin area. So I'm grabbing it, panning out, flying over the Pacific right now. Yep, past it. I'm going to drop down, and that right there gave the students a much better idea of the size of the Aral Sea back in 2000. So then I thought, well, the obvious thing to do next is to drag the 2014 over so they can visually see how much water was truly lost primarily due to irrigation, and it's in a desert as well. So I'm gonna drag all the way back over to Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna do the western. Area, and then drag it all the way across to the Austin area as well. And again, just trying to get the students' mental maps going, giving them a visualization of how large and these bodies of water are. It's the reason why just about every 7th and 9th grade geography class uses the Aral Sea as an example of some kind of poorer human environmental interactions. And there you go. So the students can see how large it was relative to where they live and how much water was lost, again, relative to where they live. And you can do, if you want math, you can do area here and kind of figure it out that way as too. So you can see the numbers, but you can also take a visual representation of what that area actually is. It was pretty exciting, pretty cool, 20 minutes of discussion, and then let the students go and explore some interactions on their own.